Okay, I've seen this argument amongst turtle keepers, and I can't believe it's even an argument. Substrate or sand, gravel, mud in the bottom of the habitat. It's critical. It's critical. With over half my life spent experiencing alligator snapping turtle adventures, I'm Rusty Reed the Turtle Man. Should I put sand in the bottom of my tank? Substrate or sand, gravel, mud in the bottom of the habitat. It's critical for the bottom walking turtles especially. Primarily I'm into alligator snapping turtles, so I'm going to consider a substrate in the bottom, sand or gravel, to be key. They have those claws for ripping apart food, and they have those claws for walking around on the bottom. So you want them to live in a naturalistic setting. I'll use sand, because that way when they eat some of the sand by accident with the food, it won't become compacted in their intestines. I get my sand from a local gravel pit or a quarry. It's cheaper, and then I wash it. I've told you that it's cheaper to buy the sand at a local quarry. Bag it up yourself, go there, pay the $5 minimum and haul all that your car will haul. I can fill the back of my truck for about $10 worth of sand if I'm willing to shovel it in myself to save on the loading fee. But here's the big deal with bagged sand that they sell at big box stores. A lot of that has been found to hold contamination, asbestos, lead, and different bacteria from other foreign countries. This sand is recycled from industrial uses and bagged up, imported into the U.S. and sold to us. The colored sands that you'll buy to use in your child's play box, the color is in there from crushed recycled glass. Some of that glass contains lead. To be on the safe side, I would definitely find a local stone quarry and just buy some sand that's mined out of your area. That way you know the source and you know that it's safe. Okay, so you've bought your sand, you've picked it up at the quarry. If you listen to me, you didn't buy bagged sand. Doesn't matter either way, this sand needs washed. If you just buy the sand, bring it home, dump it into your turtle's habitat that you're trying to build, you're going to get a bunch of cloudy water. I like the sand versus gravel for two reasons too, and I didn't state that earlier. One is if they eat the sand by accident, it doesn't compact them like gravel does. And also, the gravel allows debris from the feedings to filter down into the gravel, and it doesn't really get clean. It goes down into the gravel. On the sand, it tends to lay on the surface of the sand. It doesn't penetrate. Sand is more tightly knit. Sand is the perfect substrate that I like to use for alligator snapping turtles, which are bottom walking turtles. Now, you brought it home, it needs washed. So I'm going to show you how I wash it. That way, when we put it into the tanks, it doesn't create cloudy water. And all of the silt, the water solubles, is gone and washed away. Now, sometimes at the scale that we do it here, we're adding tons of sand to some of these outdoor habitats that we've constructed over the years. It's the same type of process, only on a very large scale. Instead of a garden hose that you'll see me using in this video, we use an 1.5-inch line. Instead of hooked to a water hydrant, it'll be hooked to a pump and a tank that holds thousands of gallons of water. That way we can wash it with an 1.25-inch line to wash all that silt up out of the sand and discharge the silty water. And when we're done, when you dump this in the tank, it's clean.